this is Alison, Little Miss Grosser, back with another video. You're probably thinking, why has she got a little book with a lock and some poop on it? Well, it's my little scrapbook, and because I suffer with OCD and because I have depression, I put all the scary stuff that I don't like in it and then kind of lock it up, and it's quite cathartic. There's some films in there which I thought I'd share with you because they're films I will never ever watch again. And, I like talking about films that I've enjoyed, but sometimes I think you need to talk about the stuff that you're not so keen on. And it's not necessarily because the films are bad, it's just they're not my personal taste and they've got something in it that not exactly triggers me, because you're in control of your own triggers, but just things that I'm not keen on. So let's have a look inside. Oh, here we go. This is my book of crap whereby I look up the things that need banishing. My signature. Oh, first one, of course. I'm having to do this like this because I don't want to get copyrighted if I bring stuff up on my computer. I've always hated this, even before I saw it. There was a ride of it at Hull Fair. I'm from just outside Hull, a little village called Hessel. And we'd go there, and in the 80s, they'd have this ride there. They had it at Bridlington Beachfront as well, and the zombies scare me in it. My mate had it on VHS, and I watched it when I was 12. Just there, never again. I've tried watching it on other occasions to try and kind of get over it, but it's never really worked. What else have we got in here? Oops. This is Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Now, I never saw this until I was an adult, but this cover used to scare the life out of me as a kid. These are all VHS covers because I'm an old woman now. Same again, used to see this in video shops before we even got a video player, because my friend Gary had a VHS and my auntie did as well. Again with this one, Nightmare on Elm Street 4. Again, not seen it till I was an adult. But yeah, hated the cover. And again with this one was in our local store, but it was on the back of a magazine, as you can see what I've written there. And I kept looking at it because when you're a kid, you're fascinated by things that scare you. And Mum confiscated the magazine and put it in the bin because I was being naughty. Now, this I didn't see till I was an adult. I don't know how I found it, but I did. And honestly, it actually made me barf. That's how gross it is. It's been mentioned a few times by channels that I subscribe to. It's a Pete Walker film, and it's just, no, gross. This is another one I saw as an adult. You'd think I'd be old enough not to get scared, but no, I'm not old enough to get scared. Old enough to not get scared. Like I say, it's like John Carpenter's Starman. If it was made, I think I've put that in twice actually. Yeah. Beware My Brethren. Oh my God. This is not a particularly violent film, but as I've written in my notes here, it's very mean-spirited and cold. It's like a religious fanatic horror, I think would be the best way of describing it. And what's scary about it is the fact that it could happen, I think. Oh, what we got here? Oh, good old Art the Clown, yeah. I saw All Hallows Eve because I love horror anthologies, and I thought I'd give it a go. And Art the Clown in that wasn't in it that much. Well, not too much. The ending's a bit off kilter, but I generally enjoyed the film. And so I thought I'd watch Terrifier. And I wish to God I hadn't, because I saw it literally just a few years ago. I'm 45, so I'd have been in my 40s when I saw it. And it still scared me. Just nope, nope, nope. The original Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, I did actually see this as a kid. I was 8. It was Halloween. And a girl in my sister's year was just like, oh, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger. And dared me to watch it. And I did, because I was a young, gullible child. And as I say, I'm 45 now, so 37 years later, still don't like Freddy too much. This is a weird one because it's Ghost. Now, this, very sentimental film. And think, why wouldn't you watch that again, Alison? 2 reasons. One, the ending makes me cry. Fountains. It's not just a little sniffle. It's proper on full hysterical crying. And I also don't like the shadow demons that come to get two of the baddies in it. They look really creepy. They've got red eyes and long fingers. It's just not very nice. So. Now, another one. It's like, why wouldn't you watch that? Generally speaking, I do actually enjoy the film. I think it's very funny and very entertaining. But as I've written here, Judge Doom, no thank you. I would rather watch Jason Voorhees or Norman Bates than see that thing again. His final form is absolutely horrific. And he kills a poor little cartoon shoe in it. So that's really difficult for me to watch. Yeah, I think everyone's, or not everyone, but most people have got a thing about this film. It's like, oh, it's a U certificate and it's got bunnies in it. Won't that be nice? No, it's not nice. I think they put it up to a PG or a 12 a few years ago, but I still don't think that's strong enough. Just because it's animated doesn't mean it's cute and fluffy. And I can't listen to Bright Eyes by Art Garfunkel without crying because of that film. Honestly, it's terrible. Another one that you think, why wouldn't you watch that? I love Indiana Jones. I really, really do. And I don't even dislike this film. But Mola Ram, harking back to Judge Doom, I would rather be stuck with Jason Voorhees or Norman Bates than meet Mola Ram. He scared me since I was a kid. Temple of Doom is still a good film. I'm not saying it's a bad film at all. But Raiders of the Lost Ark, and particularly The Last Crusade, will always be my favourites. I put extra in again because I'm done. Now we're going to some book covers. It's not the film of this itself. The film is amazing, which I didn't see until I was a teenager. But this book cover, when I was little, was in my local newsagents in Hessel, just outside Hull. And I walked in and I saw what I now know to be Annie Wilkes on the cover. And I genuinely thought it was a monster because of the wild, crazy hair and the face. I thought it was going to be like a story about monsters, which she is a monster, but not in the sense that I believed. What else have we got? Oh, yeah, Picture Dorian Gray. Now, this to me looks a bit cheesy now. But my mum had a copy of this and it was up in her room playing the keyboard, or trying to play the keyboard, should I say. And she had this on her bedside table. And I just saw it and it jump scared the life out of me. And she had like a little cupboard thing in her room where she'd store her books. And as soon as she noticed it upset me, she put it in there. But every time she opened it, I'm thinking, is Dorian Gray going to come and get me? I was small. So, don't judge me too harshly. And then, last of all, we've got a book cover called The Unloved by John Saul. I don't know if you can even still buy this book. I've not seen it in any form for years, but this bloody photo, this cover used to scare the absolute living crap out of me, my local newsagent. it got so I actually stopped going in to get me sweets after church when I used to believe. I don't anymore. I digress. But yeah, I actually stopped going in and getting my penny sweets for fear of seeing this all misery. And my mum wanted to know why I wouldn't go get my penny sweets. And I told her, and she's like, just walk past the box, just walk past them, totally ignore it. And I did. Managed to do that. It was very difficult because, as I say, you're fascinated by things that scare you as a kid. Anyway, as I get more entries into this, I will keep you updated. But those are films I never want to watch again and book covers that I'm glad no longer exist. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ta, ta-ta, TTFN. Bye-bye.